What's up, YouTube? This is another episode of Pat's Preps. I'm your host, Pat. I know I said my next video was going to be something cool, some kind of cool gear or whatever the case is. This is kind of impromptu, but it's kind of been on my mind lately, and it's kind of about self-care. So I just turned 36 not that long ago, a couple days, week, whatever it is now, and it kind of occurred to me that mid to late 30s is midlife. Everybody talks about, your 40s and 50s being your midlife crisis area. That's when you go out and buy the fancy sports car, or, pick up a mail order bride because you're on your, getting out of your second marriage or whatever the case may be, something stupid. But no, it's now. It's right now. The average male expectancy in the U.S. is 75 years. And, females a little older, probably because they don't do as much dumb shit as those guys do. But, it is what it is. So, take care of yourself. Because obviously, to get an average, you have to be, it has to be longer than that. And you have to have more, you have to have people that live longer than that. That's how averages work. Some die young, some die old. This is what it is. And that's how you get averages anyway. But we're there. All of you all in your mid 30s, mid to late 40s. That's what you get. That's roughly half of it. You've completed half of your journey. So take care of yourself. Too many people don't do that. They live fast. They live hard. Eat some damn salad. Wash your hands. That kind of stuff. Sit out on the deck, watch the sunset. You don't know what's gonna happen. Go to the doctor. You got something that you feel like has been off for a while, go get it checked. I know we're all gonna get a finger when we hit 40, but hell, it doesn't hurt to do it a little earlier. The sooner you know about what's going on, the better you'll be. The longer you have to take care of it. So, but yeah, just be good to yourself. We only get a certain amount of time here, so make the most of it that you can. And being hard to yourself isn't gonna help it. And yeah, I get CrossFitters die young. People that smoke, a carton of cigarettes a week, they die old. But that's not always the norm. The harder you are on yourself, the more likely that you're gonna give out early. So just be good and keep on keeping on.